It's the second weekend in August. Take a quick look out front. So we have, once again for review, watermelon, butternut squash, watermelon, pumpkin, watermelon, corn, and our volunteer sunflower there, which is pretty cool, the multi-headed one. So basically with our melons here, everything's still looking pretty good. Basically I just have to go and once a week direct the vines because they're kind of, so they stay growing that way instead of out in the grass. But they're doing good. Basically this one has a big fat melon here, very good size, and then a huge melon over there, and then a smaller one there. So this plant's having 3 of them. The butternut squash have been going very productive lately. I counted them, I think there's 8 or 10 of them. The squash, you can see one there, and 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 there. One really on display up there on the island, and it's all empty. Huge one there. So it's being very, very productive. So very, very fruitful, I should say. Not just productive as far as making vines, but making fruits. So that's fantastic. I'm very happy about that. And then this watermelon plant here, another 3. So that one's got 3, this one's got 3 so far, and doing really well. They're mostly in here. It's not pushing out quite as far as the other one. And the pumpkin is what's going absolutely insane. It's went from that box all the way over to here, over there, and as you can see on the other side there as well. So huge, huge leaves. Not quite as many fruits as I would expect for that, but here's a good one there. And yes, that is a pumpkin. It is totally green, but it is a pumpkin. It was very confusing some people because they have never seen them that way. I had a neighbor talking to me and kept saying, "Oh, the melon," and I was just like, "Tell them this melon," and they're like, "No, no, 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 like not the watermelon." I was like, "No, there's something else there." You kept saying this name of a melon. I was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." I got watermelon, pumpkin, and that's when they realized that they thought that big green thing was a melon, but it's actually a pumpkin. You can see a younger one there, lighter color, but it gets really dark before it gets orange, and you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 right in there, or 5. And then there's 3 watermelons on this little guy. There's one there, and one there. It's kind of interesting. All 3 have 3. So anyway, here's a younger little pumpkin developing right there. So very exciting, very cool, a very productive plant. I think there was probably maybe 3 seeds that I planted there, 2 or 3, and it's just become phenomenally aggressive and dominant. It's crazy. Anywho, so the watermelons are looking really good, getting really strong, really big, and solid. Probably be harvesting some of them fairly soon. And then our corn here hasn't really grown much taller than this. I don't know that it will. And it doesn't look like it's going to be super awesome. A lot of the leaves, the ears are kind of like this. This one's kind of small. There's a couple good sized ones, but I think just because it didn't have quite so many plants that actually came up, and probably didn't get a super awesome pollination. But right there's a couple pretty good ears, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, like I said, it looks like it didn't quite, not a lot of, because they have to fertilize each other to get the ears to form. So anyway, we'll see about that. So anyway, here's just another view of the vines and the huge pumpkin and that. And then once again our volunteer from last year, even though I planted all the one type of sunflower, this one came up. I don't know if it was a mutation or if it was a seed that got mixed in, but it is as you can see, a multi-headed one. So there's the head there, here, all over. So this one will have, so far, probably about 20 blooms, and that's going to be very pretty when it does happen. So there's the head there, and if you can see up there, just see the leaves, the yellow, so it's just starting to open up for the main head. So anyway, like I said, it's very cool. I really like this one. I think I'm definitely going to save some of these seeds and use this to plant because it's much more, much prettier, I think, than just the one giant head. You've got 20, 30 little heads. So anyway, that is our unexpected bonus, and we'll definitely capitalize on that for the future. So anyway, there's our squash and melons doing fantastic. Just continuing to grow. So we're just hoping everything stays good and plants stay healthy and just keep nourishing the fruit they've got and maybe make a little more, but we're very excited. So Anyway, thanks for watching.